stay-at-home dad, watching Disney movies he never had. His daughter digs through all the VHS, crushing the classics in a princess dress. Informed like Scuttle, Kurt's got your ticket, making it real like Jiminy Cricket. Most are off the Captain Hook, but if the Tweedledum, he'll be taking more shots than Bambi's mom. Leaves him raised like Simba, or cracked like the beast dishes. He'll show you a whole new world, you won't need 3 wishes. Stay-at-home Disney dad.
The VHS starts with an ad about an upcoming new movie for the summer of 1994. It's a little forgotten movie you might never have heard of. It's called The Lion King. See, this is the kind of thing you're never going to get with media files and streaming services. People were sitting down to watch Fox and the Hound on VHS in a world pre-Lion King. We're treated to weird, unfinished versions of the iconic Lion King songs and scenes, but whatever, on to the feature presentation. We start with some decent dark forest animation as the shot slowly sweeps past the trees. This movie starts with a gentleman named Pat Buttram. This is kind of creepy. No music for the longest time, and now some weird jungle drums. This is Fox and the Hound, right? Fade to black, there's all sorts of trippy stuff going on. There's blurry forest and spider webs, and this feels like when you wake up at, you know what? Sometimes I write jokes as I'm watching these that I think are funny at the time, but then when I see them on the teleprompter, I realize they're really too dark, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Self-edit. Okay, the music picks up and there's a fox with a dead animal in his mouth being chased by dogs. All I hear is music and barking. This is directed by 3 people, and one of them is Richard Rich, like that wealthy kid with the weird hair that looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Okay, the fox leaves his meal and goes over the hill, and blam! The birds scatter, an owl finds what he dropped, and it wasn't a dead animal, it was a baby fox. Does that mean, okay, we get an orphan character already. Baby fox gets up, and the owl introduces herself as Big Mama and tries to troubleshoot the situation. We're off to a superstar with this one. I'm already sad, I'm already upset. The owl asks a Tweety bird and a stuttering woodpecker for help. Pause. Stuttering woodpecker is pretty funny. The yellow bird has an idea and they huddle. That really happened in cartoons back in the day. The bird steals some old lady's bloomers off her clothesline and drop them on the baby fox. The old lady goes to find her bloomers, finds the orphan fox underneath, and immediately falls in love. And that was a risky gamble. Let me explain. One would expect the probability of the person who shot Daddy Fox would, live in the house on the property where said fox was shot. But I guess I'm a details-oriented pessimist. I mean, if other people are running around on your property shooting animals, one might find that a little distressing. Not her. Up next, we see an old man and a puppy. Gonna assume this is Hound. We're off. The fox is in the barn while the old lady milks her cow, Abigail. Abigail is spooked by the fox. She kicks over the milk and baby fox is in trouble. What did you think was gonna happen? First day on the farm, ma'am? The stuttering woodpecker is named Boomer, and that's funny. I wish the millennials would use this character as a mascot to represent their arch nemesis in their ongoing war with the boomers. You can tell this is a pre-Renaissance Disney movie because the supporting characters have long, drawn-out, go-nowhere, time-wasting side stories. The birds chase a caterpillar for about 7 minutes, and it gets away. Boomer blames the young bird's lack of work ethic and love of avocado toast, while the bird points out the socio-economic changes in the last 40 years as his reason for his lack of advancement. Don't get mad at me, I take no sides. Fox meets Hounds, they exchange names, Todd and Copper, they play hide and seek, and I'm gonna give animators credit. These baby animals are adorable. Big Mama is taken aback that a fox and a hound are playing together. Now excuse this city boy, but are foxes and hounds natural enemies? I have honestly never thought about that until this very second. I guess? I don't know. Grumpy old man who looks like someone under a Scooby-Doo villain mask gives Hound an angry look like, no dog of mine is gonna play with a dirty fox. You get. They sneak out and play anyways, where they promise to be friends forever. All right, let's see who's really under this mask. Mr. Foreshadowing. Minor 49er ties Hound around his neck so he stays home. Todd causes a commotion that wakes up the old man, who comes out guns ablaze and he's firing a shotgun at Todd. Horrifying, but then his pants fall down. That's where comedy lives. Todd hides in the back of the old lady's buggy as she drives away. Then Minor 49er chases her car and shoots at it. Just to make sure you understand what's happening in Disney's Fox and Hound, a grumpy old man is shooting at a senior citizen. Wait, she stops, gets out of her car, takes his shotgun away, turns it around, and sticks the barrel in his chest, where he says, "Temper! Woman, you ain't seen my temper!" 2020 taps me on the shoulder and goes, the old man is named Amos. I think Amos killed Todd's dad, or does Todd only have 3 feet? Because I'm pretty sure Amos shot his paw. Wise Old Owl is singing a bizarre song about how Todd can't hang out with Copper because Copper's owner Amos is gonna shoot him. Lack of education equals total elimination, sings the owl. That's a money lyric. Sounds like a WWE pay-per-view. Then they show Fox his wall of fox pelts. Oh my god, this is like showing someone Ed Gein's skin lamps and skin furniture. But Todd is like, nah, that won't happen to me. Time passes, it snows, we're back to the birds chasing the caterpillar in the snow. The caterpillar sneaks inside while the birds freeze and have no idea what to do. Hey, fly south, you stupid birds. Okay, that's what they do in the next scene. Amos takes his regular hunting dog and Copper hunting, and we have bumbler music playing, but no one bumbles. Okay. Copper falls in a pile of snow. More time passes, Copper's bigger. He chases Rabbit and bumbles on ice. More time passes, he's even bigger. I wonder if this scene was inspired by Lion King's passage of time montage on the log. And wait, no, Lion King hasn't even happened yet, right? Call back. All right, it's spring. Todd is bigger. The bird, who we haven't seen since they left, return and explain how they flew south for the winter. This serves no purpose at all. The caterpillar comes outside and hides in a drain pipe. Boomer shakes him out. The vibrations shake it out, and the yellow bird, millennial bird, falls over and lets the caterpillar get away. The boomer has once again done all the work and solved the problem, while the lazy millennial bird fails. I'm not ready to go too deep in this. Doesn't matter to me. Don't hate me. I'm just an observer in this war. All right. Copper is back and Todd is excited. The older dog doesn't want to wrestle with Copper and says, I'll cut you? Rewind. No. You overgrown pup, you. It's night. Hey, Copper, is that you, God? No. Not God, Todd. Okay, I gotta turn up the volume. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff here. Here it comes. Betrayal. Copper can't be Todd's friend anymore because he's a hunting dog. The jig is up. Suddenly, old hunting dog and Amos are after Todd, shooting all willy-nilly at him. Again, these action scenes are incredible. Disney was always punching above their weight when it came to action back in these early movies. Copper tracks Todd but doesn't want to see him dead and says, I'll let you go this time. The old dog, whose name is Chief, chases Todd onto the train tracks. A train comes, Todd ducks, and Chief takes a steam engine right to the kisser. He bounces off a rocky cliff and is dead. Copper swears he'll get Todd for this. You know, as far as reunions go, I feel like this one could have gone better. The old lady and Todd drive away and Amos is up to no good. I feel like he should have used the word varmint about 6 or 7 times by now. Old lady drives, she's singing some song in her head. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, she's getting rid of Todd. She dumps Todd in the forest. I did not see this coming. She drives away and it starts raining. Lady, Todd doesn't know how to survive in the forest. He's been domesticated. What are you doing? Backgrounds are great here. That wonderful old greeny blue and black nighttime in the forest look that Disney nails is alive and well in this movie. Old woman returns and Amos still holds a grudge. He tells Copper he's gonna go into the forest and we'll get him. We'll get him. Hey, Chief is actually alive. He has a broken leg. Damn, son. That's one powerful dog. Hit by a train, bounced down a hill of rocks, and only breaks a single leg. Suddenly, this movie is like all about Chief for a short period of time. He's lonely and he wanders out of his room, and Amos threatens to break another one of his legs. Amos gets the bear trap out. He's gonna get Todd. Now we meet a female fox, and Big Mama Owl is like, girl fox, I got an idea. Back to Todd. He doesn't fit in anywhere, and a badger is up in his grill, and get off my lawn. Sad music. Todd slinks away. Big Mama and Girl Fox are peeping on him. Owl is like, of course he's sad. He's out here with no friends. Well, Big Mama, watch him suffer from afar, huh? Don't help out. And sorry, gals, with all your princess hang-ups with Disney movies, here we go with the unflattering Disney male stereotype. Todd was just abandoned by his mom, left in the forest to die. He's starving, he has no home, no friends, but damn, cute girl, all is forgotten. Catching her eye is literally all that matters. It trumps everything. He tries to catch a fish and embarrasses himself. His bird friends, who were nowhere to be found last night, show up and laugh at him. She laughs at him too, and he calls her a, quote, empty-headed female. Oof, Todd, buddy. Cease and desist, man. Her feelings are hurt, but he gives her a flower, and they are back on, just like in real life. So many relationship lessons here. It's their first date, and she tells him she wants 6 kids. I should laugh, but I've had first dates like that. This movie should be like a current dating manual they show teenagers in school. Okay, enough. Let's get to the Copper Todd showdown already. Here we go. Amos don't care about no hunting sign. Amos ain't here to hunt. He's here to avenge his dog with a broken leg, whom he just threatened to break his other leg in the last scene. This guy has a system of weirdly specific, confusing ideals. Like, if he broke Chief's other leg himself, would he then have to shoot himself? the mind bends. They set the bear trap. Todd and unnamed girl fox are happy, and there's like a dozen bear traps loaded and waiting by the river. It's on like Donkey Kong. Girl fox tells him not to continue on. It's too quiet. Todd is a bumbler. Amos is hiding behind a rock with his shotgun, and this is a tense, like for real scene. His first shotgun shot misses. Todd dodges the traps. And here's the Todd Copper showdown. Copper is a crazy person. They try to escape out the back, but the shotgun Amos is there. He lights the back exit on fire, and they only have one way out of the forest, through Copper. Brilliant, actually. Screw you, Amos. They leap through the fire to safety, but Copper is in pursuit. Shotgun Amos appears, but then a bear appears. The bear takes a bullet and attacks Amos. Amos steps into one of his own bear traps, and the bear is thrashing Copper as usual. The action is incredible. Disney action back in the day is just off the chart. Todd can't let them die. He goes back and attacks the bear. Curious how Todd can speak dog but can't speak bear. Todd gets knocked out and is hanging from Pride Rock. No, a tree over the waterfall. Long live the king! Todd falls to his death. No, he's alive. Amos aims a shotgun at Todd. Copper is not a crazy person anymore and steps between Amos' shotgun and Todd's face. Face turn. Amos has a change of heart as well. He decides not to shoot the fox. Come on, boy, let's go home. Todd and Copper exchange glances. It's 1981, so I guess girl fox must have been doing her makeup during all of this. I don't know. Back to the birds chasing the caterpillar, but now the caterpillar's turned into a butterfly, and all that for this. This soundtrack sounds like Splash Mountain. The old lady is wrapping Amos's leg because the bear trap. Copper falls asleep with Chief watching this all go down. As he drifts off, they replay the audio of the young Copper and Todd explaining how they'll be friends forever. That is a sad ending, man. Was it supposed to end on a note like that? They never reconnected? I don't know how I feel about that. That's a very un-Disney ending. That took some guts, you know? The angsty 90s kid in me has always secretly hoped Disney would give us an unhappy ending on at least one movie. But now that I have it, I don't think I want it. It didn't make me feel the way I thought it would. Disney zigged when I was expecting the usual zag. What a bizarre script. But hey, this was 1981, so I imagine Disney had some breathing room because just a mere 3 years earlier, they were burning down childhoods with this gem. I can only imagine how numb the kids were after living through this nightmare. One day I'll review Rescuers and talk about the penny in the bucket scene and how it haunted my childhood. Not today, though. Not today. Probably not next week either. Or the week after that. Or in 2020. One day.
That's what I think about.
What do you think?
What we have is a concern about Curtis Anderson. His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best. I was wondering if the man has some kind of a hold over the channel that he's allowed to be employed for so long with the standards of journalism and personal appearance that he has. Thank you.
Okay, Macy. Yeah!